So, Renee, why grow from seed?
It gives you the opportunity to connect with the whole process of growth, nature cycles, in a real intimate way.
I dig dishing the dirt with Renee, but it's time to get our hands dirty. Let's talk potting mix. You know, there's a lot of them on the market, a lot of variability. Some of them are kind of heavy. What you really want is a nice, light, fluffy mix, right?
That's right, and it's not too hard to find a mix that's called seed starting mix now, which is smaller particles, very fine, and much better for actually starting seeds.
You can start seeds in any number of things. Tubs from the deli, clamshells, or any small containers. Just poke some holes for drainage.
We have some recyclable fiber pot flats that I like a lot because you really can use them for 3 or 4 seasons and recycle them every year.
I love these. What do you got to plant?
Well, I thought I'd pick out the seeds that most people really enjoy having in the garden, which would be tomatoes, our 3-color mix of orange, red, and yellow cherry tomatoes.
I filled this. You like it a little fuller?
No, that looks good, and we wet this, but you want to have the moisture level up, so you add water and mix it so it's like the texture of a wrung-out sponge.
Like a compost pile. Now it's time to stop and read the package instructions. Most seed companies, Renee's especially, give important help on planting depth.
I like to start tomato seeds just by using pencil to make a little furrow in the soil, maybe a quarter an inch deep. And I'm going to sow, let's say, just 2 rows in this.
Do you want to know a secret? Or 2?
Now these seeds actually are different colors and they don't come that way. We just stain them with food stains so you can tell the yellow fruited variety from the red fruited from the orange fruited.
Now that's pretty clever.
So you want to take the seeds and plant them about 1/2 inch apart. And here's a little trick, by the way, because they're hard. Lick the end of the pencil. And they pick up tomato seeds quite handily.
I just learned a new trick. I love that. Pinch the soil over the seeds, pat it down, and water. This process applies to everything from peppers to poppies. From this point, light is so important.
Well, tomato seeds are tropical plants, and the reason we start them indoors is because they need a really long season to mature fruit.
And while you can simply let those seedlings follow the sun through a sunny window, that may not provide enough light for germination. You might want to invest in a good fluorescent light. Okay, Renee, I just retrieved these from the potting shed, and looks like some of them are ready to go ahead and, whatever term you use, pot them up.
Well, there's a lot of little terms that gardeners use, pricking out, potting up, but basically you're taking the tiny seedlings and putting them in another size pot so they have room, the roots in the plant have room to grow to the mature size you want to use to plant them out in the garden.
After you see the cotyledons, or baby leaves, you'll notice the first true leaves. Once you have 2 or 3 sets, it's time to pop those puppies out of their current confines and give them room to stretch out and grow. And you've got another highly specialized tool, I see, that you're going to be using.
Well, this is a shrimp fork. Basically, you want to dig down and get the whole root ball if you can.
So minimize the root disturbance.
That's right. You just want to lift it up, and then it's actually okay and good to pick up the plant once you've loosened it by its cotyledon leaves. And it's good not to touch the root ball at all.
The depth of the hole should be about the same as the pot. Maneuver the plant so all the roots are pointing downwards, and settle the soil around it. Now just water and let it be until it's time for bigger digs. And voila! I mean, viola. These violas were potted up about 6 weeks ago, and in no time at all, they're ready for the garden.
To get ready to plant these out in the garden, I took the pots and I gradually got them used to outdoor hot sun conditions by, at first for a few days, just giving them a half day of sun and then increasing it.
It's called hardening off, and it gets plants ready for moving day.
And without further ado, I'm going to put it right there in the hole, about as deep as it was in the container, and firm the soil around it.
Pretty basic, but if you really want to take the easy road, try direct seeding. Straight row planting is pretty painless. I like to broadcast when I sow, especially greens.
Absolutely.
So, and it's fun, it's simple, you get a little rhythm going, and let's show them how it's done.
I just bend over my well-prepared raked soil, you know, it's nice and finely textured here. And I just shake it out just like I was sprinkling Parmesan over a pizza.
Simply shake soil over the top or use my patented twist and shout method. Some gentle watering and we're done. One of the best parts of gardening is that with a little help from your friends, you'll learn something new every day.